This man had played for Newcastle or Liverpool over the last couple of seasons. Would Manchester United now be seeking a Premiership hat-trick? It's a hypothetical question, of course, but what is not in doubt is the enormous contribution that Peter Schmeichel has made to Manchester United's success. A bargain at just over £500,000. And he's at it again with the last Premiership clean sheet of the current season, and one which this Everton lineup hope to end this evening. It's a side playing their third straight home game. They're now captained by Gary Speed, and they include two of their new signings, both of them formerly with West Ham United, Slaven Bilic and Danny Williamson, who made his debut last Saturday in the win over his old club here. The one Everton change from that match is Craig Short being preferred to another of the new boys, Gareth Farrelly. United's side also shows one change from Saturday, with Paul Scholes continuing instead of Jordi Cruyff, who was injured after only 8 minutes of that game. United have managed just 3 goals this season, and one of those an own goal, but those goals have been good enough for 7 points out of 9. The man who this evening will wear an armband which will vibrate is Keith Burge of Tony Pandy, our referee. And by pressing a button on their flagstick, his assistants can draw his attention. A new means of communication introduced this season. Lots of rain over the country during the day, but here on Merseyside we're still in summer. It's a very pleasant evening, and the sun is still just showing its presence. Roy Keane, United's captain. Scholes. Giggs starting the match up with Teddy Sheringham. This is Giggs. He'll hope for better passes than that, and he might hope for the midfield to get on them a bit quicker than they did then. This is Williamson. Closed down by Scholes. Alec Ferguson up in the box alongside his chairman. El Barrett, rumours that he might be departing here to go to Middlesbrough have been firmly denied hereabouts. Maybe Stewart, the other one involved, and a certain Ravanelli going the other way, but there's no validity apparently. This is Shorts, this is Williamson. Interesting use of the chest by Scholes. Second start, David Beckham. Giggs, Sheringham, Giggs. Offside flag would have gone up against Scholes. Kendall taking a low view. Not a bad try, or not a bad idea. Didn't quite come off from Gary Speed, but he is capable of that sort of thing. Getting it on target. Thought he might catch a Dane straying from his goal, but he just didn't get it right. Cut off the outside of his boot too high anyway. Awkward for Pallister. Did well with his head. Markey was fairly lucky he was taking on Barkley and not Ferguson, it has to be said. Scholes. Almost a good ball, but they've got a man over. Bilic. Ferguson. Phelan. Beckham did his job. Offside. Dennis Irwin. Comfortably intercepted. Speed. Nobody on his left side, feeling a little reluctant to go initially. Took a slight deflection and almost caused a bit of a surprise. Gary Speed again, just got a deflection there off the boot of Keane. Williamson, Stewart, good strike, good save too. Seemed to hang in the air, Peter Schmeichel. Absolutely horizontal. It's a very good strike by Graham Stewart. Look at this. Ferguson, Stewart, there's a bit of wrestling going on by Owen. Well, I must say, it was an invitation to have a look at the colour, all right. Giggs. 3 up with him, Giggs. Trying to catch out his Welsh colleague, but the crowd making it quite clear that they feel the referee should have acted at the other end. But the shot through the legs. Ooh, goalkeeper had it covered, but it bent late. But Dennis Irwin, the bat of Goodison Park's hour at the moment, on by Ferguson. This is the wrestling match. Stewart trying to get himself in front of Dennis Irwin. Irwin wrestling. Referee had a good view, called it evens. Inside is Beckham. Short prevents any sort of pass. This can often be worth a corner to Manchester United when Neville is the thrower. Bannister didn't make it. Scholes was off balance, but here's Beckham! A true header. It was always going to go in. Got themselves caught out. Scholes was unmarked, and they were somewhat disorientated, the Everton defence.
Number 7, David Beckham.
Really was no more than a slice ball across the box, but look at Beckham. He was always going to score here. Had so many options, nobody on the back post, the far post to cover. The original throw got quite across the box, a miscue I think, but not the header. 1-0 Manchester United, and the first goal they've scored this season in the Premiership in the first half. Not a lot of people knew that. The well will reach that. Teddy Sheringham. And in the corner. Scholes just in front of Neville Southall. Fine to come from deeper positions. And Sheringham didn't get real power behind the shot. But it came through a bit of a crowd. Oh, brilliant play by Stewart. And Williamson had no one to his right. Barrett had to pull in to defend. It's a bit of a difference between the two sides. When Manchester United suddenly break from defence into attack, they seem to have so many options, and they always have width. And it's not always true of Everton. Giggs, have a crack. And he made up his mind it was too late. Well taken by Beckham, good ball. ball too. They're queuing up. And none of them caught the bus. Beckham, the look up. And 3 going for it. Nicky Batu got closest. Alec Ferguson's side, leading by the only goal. His opposite number will feel that it was a messy goal from their point of view. Beckham enjoyed it. Giggs, Scholes, Sheringham. And he was up. He was in the right position. Seemed to be played well into his path. But he didn't get the shot that he wanted. It was more a flick from the ankle rather than a shot in stride. Possibly the worst United pass of the half. Well up, Watson. Phelan. Speed. Stewart. Quick challenge from Scholes. It's not only the skill in midfield, it's the industry that's so impressive from United. Scholes again to Butt. Similarity in physique. There's a lovely blend of style. Neville. Flashed out by Williamson. Up in the air from Barrett. Half not quite ending in the way that it started. That's the last chance. Phelan. Excellent positioning by Berg. He's going to prove one of the best buys for Alec Ferguson, Canning Berg. And at half-time, United lead 1-0. The header by David Beckham. Another clean sheet at the moment for Peter Schmeichel. His best, most spectacular save of the half, denying Graham Stewart. Half-time, Everton 0, Manchester United 1. Change for Everton at half-time. 18-year-old Michael Branch coming into the action in place of Craig Short, which means that Slaven Bilic now moves to the back 4. Wonderful opening 15 minutes of the match. A goal that divided the teams, I'm sure, would have produced quite an inquest in the Goodison dressing room. In the Everton dressing room, that is, at half-time. From their point of view, it was a bad goal. But on the balance of play, I think Alec Ferguson, who's now down on the bench, deserves to have his side just with the noses in front. Stewart. Barrett. Came too sharply, really, because it came straight back off the feet of Speed. 2-on-2. Oh, impudence from Giggs. Scholes and Sheringham not on the same wavelength. Free kick, surely. Tripped by Branch on Pallister. Pallister seeing the funny side. Yeah. And if you look at the two physiques of the two players, if one is Branch, the other's a trunk. Just away from Sheringham. Everton were behind in their first match against Crystal Palace and failed to save the day. They were behind in their second against West Ham, came back to win. Faced with a familiar situation, the outcome this time. Here's Branch. Williamson. Bilic. Barrett. Everything now to his left. There's the head of Barmby. This is the head of Ferguson. And claimed calmly in the end. Stuart felt he was pushed. Defenders backing in on Peter Schmeichel. But he just stood his ground. Giggs with the cross. Sheringham came slightly off Bilic, but Terry Sheringham scores his first goal for Manchester United. What was hoped for at one end once again leads to Manchester United building an attack, and this time first time effort by Sheringham. The deflection was telling by Bilic, but no doubt that Sheringham's name will go down in the goal scoring column. The atmosphere really has changed at Goodison Park. Crowd now somewhat impatient, and their side somewhat in danger of being well beaten. This is Giggs. That's a brilliant challenge, although at the end of it, it seemed almost as though he got a hand on the ball. Bilic, brilliant tackle. Giggs thought he was away. But it was quite superbly claimed. The Giggs. Timing of this had to be absolutely right. Somehow he got his toe to it, and it was at that moment he looked as though he was going to fall into the ball. It's Giggs again. But it's a very difficult one to keep down, and he failed to do so. Look at the height of this. It came off the outside of the boot. At the end of the opening quarter of an hour of the first half, it's just a question of catching the breath to have a moment to look back with admiration. At the end of 15 minutes of the second half, it's a match which United are winning with some comfort and seemingly growing in strength. Goals in the 6-yard area. The big chap's just inside the 18-yard scholes Flick. Oh, somehow blocked. Scholes and Berg there together. Again, cheeky stuff from Giggs. Owen. Knowing the way he's facing. Beckham, Keane. Beckham once again. Giggs. Blocked by Dave Watson. I'm not sure how much he knew about that. Keane. Taking everything in the middle of the field now. And every attack has a considerable promise of a score. Giggs. United really toying with Everton now. That's a nice attempt. It didn't quite come off, but it's indicative of the growing confidence of Teddy Sheringham and the all-round performance of Manchester United. Set back for the curler, which was all along the ground and didn't come back enough. Berg. Handball. Thomas to take. Ferguson. Beckham. Giggs. Skulls across the box. Well, referee looks and he gets away with it. Tony Thomas. At the moment, the ball was underneath him with apparently arms around it. And United can't quite believe that they didn't get a penalty for that. Well, it's not going to be easy for Howard Kendall and Adrian Heath. Kendall back here as manager for the third time. He seems to go on and on. Instruction by Beckham. Fifteen minutes remaining. Bilic, Williamson, Oster. Useful ball by Ferguson. Branch. They want to get back up on his feet. Oster. Bilic. More promising this from Everton. Branch again. Crowd are feeding, but none of the Everton players were. Once again, Giggs the player to hold things up, start things off again. But speed. Branch. Phelan. 3-on-3. Williamson. Sheringham. Just a little bit testing. I think Southall was quite prepared to take Ball and Giggs together. Speed. Ferguson, good touch. Scholes. Sheringham. Offside. Referee lets play continue. Village keen to get forward again. And now here's Giggs, the hole that Vidic had left by going forward. Sheringham going the other way, and it should be 3. And it would have been, but for a fine save by Southall. Did well here, Neville Southall, got his angles right. That's the last action for Teddy Sheringham. There's the man to replace it. In trouble by a cyst on the leg.
Number 9, Andy Cole replaces number 10, Teddy Sheringham.
But now, Andy Cole gets his first taste of the Premiership this season. And he finds his cheerleaders in good voice. And Sheringham having broken his duck in this match. Amazing stuff from both Neville and Beckham. His feeling. Cole did well then, just tracked him across. Here's Thomas. But there's the hesitancy that isn't there with Manchester United. Stewart. Keane. Bilic. Phelan. 10 minutes remaining. And here's Ferguson. Oh, that was a good chance. Should have got it on target. Got away, speed found him. And not to test Schmeichel. Will not have pleased his manager. Still got the angle. That's Southall's. Thomas. Bergen Ferguson, Stewart. Nice try, very sweet. Hit on the up, and just enough to cause the odd eyebrow to raise for Peter Schmeichel. Watched it, saw it go over. And it's another clean sheet for Peter Schmeichel. An exhilarating opening. First goal for his new club, for Teddy Sheringham. And really that goal killed the game 5 minutes into the second half. It ends as an easy victory for Manchester United with their other goal coming from David Beckham. Good entertainment. Not that much between the two teams in the first period. Quite a gulf in the second period. 2-0 for Manchester United in a match without bookings. Alec, I just wish your team had a few more attacking ideas when they break from one end to the other.
Well, I thought it was a good performance tonight. There was real drive about them. The passing was really decisive, and that energy was really good.
I think you've got to hold your hands up sometime and say, well, we've played against a side there with everyone of the opposition was in good form. They looked very, very sharp. They looked up for it, and whatever side I'd selected, I think, or whatever changes I'd made during the 90 minutes, I think would not have made a difference to the scoreline tonight.
Teddy, it was a big smile when it went in.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Had it begun to prey a bit on your mind?
Of course it does. I think you'd be lying if I said it didn't play on my mind. But we've been winning games, so things aren't so bad, you know.
Where does that stand with your previous performances this season?
That's our best. Yeah, that was our best performance today.
So it's up from here then?
Well, we'll just keep the momentum going, and I think that there's a lot of things that pleased me tonight, but the will to win was the most important factor in coming here, which is always a real local derby atmosphere. I thought we handled it very well.
I thought it was a great performance from the whole team tonight. I think Giggsy was outstanding, and everybody else just tucked in behind him. You know, it was a great team performance again.
At the moment, I think that it's a finding out period, but I'm delighted with the attitude of the players. I couldn't fault that. I just think you've got to hold your hands up tonight, and I think if they turn out performances like that for the rest of the season, it's a one-horse race.
Well, United did play with an extraordinary urgency